Final Destination, Bloodlines, official teaser trailer reaction. What's good, Struggle Nation? You already know we had to be on this one. Final Destination is back, and we just got the official teaser trailer for Final Destination, Bloodlines. Listen, this franchise has scarred me for life, and yet, here we are, willingly signing up for more trauma. Before we even hit play on this trailer, let's talk real quick. Final Destination is one of those horror series that doesn't rely on some masked killer or supernatural demon, it just turns everyday life into a goddamn death trap. You could be minding your business, living your best life, and suddenly, a freak accident turns into a brutal, Rube Goldberg machine-style execution. And the worst part? It feels real, like these deaths could actually happen. If you've ever hesitated before driving behind a log truck, skipping LASIK eye surgery, or avoiding roller coasters for the rest of your life, congratulations, you, too, have been psychologically damaged by this franchise. And now, they're back for more. Alright, enough talk. Let's see what Bloodlines is bringing to the table. The setup, runs in the family. What does it mean? First off, that tagline alone has my brain working overtime. Bloodlines, does this mean we're dealing with the relatives of previous victims? Is there some genetic curse we didn't know about? Could it be an entirely new concept where death's plan is tied to families rather than individuals? Because listen, if this means the surviving relatives of past Final Destination victims are getting hunted down, that changes the entire game. It's already terrifying enough to dodge death once, but imagine thinking you're safe, only to find out you're on the chopping block because of your last name. This franchise always finds a way to get under our skin, and if they're going this route, it means we're in for a deeply unsettling ride. The trailer breakdown, death's petty as hell, and we love it. Alright, here we go. Play. Wait, hold up. Are we really starting off with a piercing scene? Bruh, nah. We already know how Final Destination does this. Some small, seemingly harmless event is about to turn into an absolute nightmare. Yep, there it is. A series of tiny, random coincidences slowly escalating into a horrific, freak accident. This is what makes Final Destination so terrifying. It's not just a killer stalking you down, it's everyday objects, physics, and pure bad luck working together to make sure you meet the worst end possible. And here's the thing, death doesn't just take you out quickly. Oh no. Death in this franchise is petty as hell. It will wait, it will set up an elaborate sequence of unfortunate events, and it will make sure your death is as painful and drawn out as possible. This is why Final Destination deaths stick with you. It's not like Jason Voorhees sneaking up behind you with a machete. These movies turn reality itself into a horror show. How Final Destination ruined my life, and yours too, let's be honest. Now, let's get real for a second. If you grew up watching these movies, they've probably affected your life in ways you don't even realize. Driving behind a log truck? Nope. I'm switching lanes immediately. Tanning beds? Never in my life. Not even once. Eye surgery? Forget LASIK, I'll stick to glasses for eternity. Swimming in a pool? Yeah, I'm checking those damn drains first. Even something as dumb as walking near a construction site? Nah, I'm looking up at all times. That's the power of Final Destination. It turns completely normal situations into anxiety triggers that stay with you forever, and from what we've seen in this teaser? Yeah, they're about to add even more fears to the list. Will Tony Todd make one last appearance? Now, one thing I'm really hoping for, and honestly, I might even get emotional about this, is whether we'll see Tony Todd's character, William Bloodworth, one last time. If you don't know, Tony Todd's mysterious, ominous funeral director has always been a fan favorite in the franchise. He's never outright said he's death itself, but come on, we all know he's more than just some mortician dropping cryptic warnings. Sadly, Tony Todd passed away recently, and if they manage to film something with him before he left us, it's going to be a powerful moment. Seeing him guide one last group of unfortunate souls toward their inevitable demise? Chills, even if it's just a small cameo. I hope they do something to honor his legacy. Final thoughts. Are we ready for this? Let's be honest, Final Destination doesn't miss when it comes to psychological horror. Even if some of the later movies were a little over the top, the core formula never gets old. The build-up, watching little things slowly fall into place. The fake-outs, thinking someone is safe, only for them to die in a completely different, unexpected way. The insane death sequences, creative, gruesome, and sometimes even hilarious in a twisted way. And now, with Bloodlines, it looks like we're about to level up the paranoia even further. Look, we already know what we have to do. Before this movie drops, we need to rewatch all the previous Final Destination movies, yes, even the ones that traumatized us the most, including Final Destination 2. Yes, even that damn highway scene that I hated. I don't want to watch it, but it's mandatory to. So what do y'all think? Are you ready for more trauma? Or are you already planning to avoid highways, roller coasters, tanning beds, and literally everything else after this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's talk about it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go make sure all my furniture is secure, all my doors are locked, and nothing is randomly teetering on the edge of a shelf, just in case.